to go over everything related to the platform of Top Model Latina, and also specifically going over the final gala.
So today we're going to have our very first final gala fashion show meeting. This is April, so there's been a lot of work that's happened prior to this meeting, especially with castings and location scouting.
We have an excellent 2015. This year, 2016, we're trying to take it to the next level.
I'm kind of excited and anxious. I have a lot of great ideas. I am pitching honoring iconic Latinas that have had an impact in the fashion world. I have a lot of names. I have a lot of things that I want to lay out to the team, so I have no idea what's going to happen, which makes me kind of anxious. But you know, let's see what happens.
The challenge this year is to actually find representatives of each of our Latin American countries.
Yeah, by the way, we already have Puerto Rico, and we already have Cuba, and Brazil.
I have another idea because you got so many countries for these models. It's like, and you're just we're just putting it out there instead of maybe saying if you're a model from this place and but maybe you have to do more, you know, meetings specifically targeted for
this season is to overall like embrace the power of the Latina woman. Right, the impact that the Latino woman is having these days in the industries, not only fashion and entertainment, but just like overall the whole spectrum right now. Like Latinas are very in tune. I mean, Latinas are known for being powerful multitaskers, and that's what I want to interpret. So that would be like the common denominator between the three sections that we usually do. This season is going to be our go-see. We're going to go into our bathing suits, and then we have runway, which usually is like the fashion part of the show.
So we have to think about the stage in the back stage area for hair and makeup, green room, because we're going to be having talent as well. So we need to make sure that we get the right venue, because I believe like the right venue, it'll definitely set the tone and the atmosphere of the entire show.
So some of the people I'm thinking about are Frida Kahlo, Carolina Herrera, Eva Perón, Maria Felix, Jennifer Lopez, Celia Cruz, Isabel Toledo, Dolores del Rio, Rita Moreno, and Salma Hayek.
You mentioned how you want to honor iconic Latina women. What if you narrow the field and say this year we're honoring J-Lo, and the whole thing is based around her imaging. So, I mean, if you present her something like that, it might be something she comes on board with because it's all about her. She's the first.
She's had 2 big #1 records with Jennifer Lopez. So at the end of the day, I would love to think about maybe I'm going to Miami this weekend, and I'll probably see somebody out there and just see if they want to be part of Top Model Latina.
I mean, someone we could probably get, we know very well, is Fat Joe. Local, and has a hit record right now.
Absolutely.
That's true. We had a great meeting with the whole team. Enos had some great ideas with the fashion, the things we're gonna do with the designs, the costumes, the swimsuits. Loved it all. Loved the idea that he had of doing an iconic Latina woman to pick as our representation for this year. Chris had some great ideas on some people we can go after, some things we could talk about. Our next casting in April, or May, and our next casting in June. And hopefully this year will be a great year, 2016, Top Model Latina.
Again, like you said, that Latina woman, they're very powerful and they're very strong in what they want to do. The reason I mentioned Shakira, man, if you're not talking Latina, she doesn't want to hear it.
Yeah.
So it's like, wow, and that's someone that I know. I could get on the phone and talk to her and see if she wants to be part of it. Another girl that I mentioned, when you was talking, I just wrote down was Selena Gomez. She's fashionable.
Yes, definitely.
And again, these are direct lines that I have to these people. So it's like, it's something that I was like, before we get off of that, just mention it and see.
And also a big part of the show is the judges. Can be also a celebrity that have something to do with the fashion industry.
So my first meeting here with Top Model Latina, it went great. Cesar and Victor, they did a great job organizing all of the people involved. Some great ideas came from today. And now it's just time to get to work as far as executing. Ideas is just one thing, but execution is the next.
We got together today and we basically went through the whole thing, the whole pre-production. What is it gonna be? that creative idea. What is it gonna be? That talent, the perfect talent that we're looking for.
The final show is October 6th. It's a Thursday.
I think this production meeting was very productive. Everybody brought some really good ideas to the table, and I can't wait to execute them all, especially with the fashion portion of it, the music portion of it. I mean, right now, our priority is just getting everything organized and making sure that this will be one of the most successful shows that we've ever had.
Really appreciate that you're here and let's rock it. Make it happen.
Bye.